hand, if you had a star on simile, please read your star sentence. Kiara, star sentence.
Shanghai is as hot as a boiling pot of water.
Very good. Shanghai is as hot as a boiling pot of water in the summer. Very good. Who else? Ayaka?
The midterm test were like the evil monsters to students.
The midterm test is like an evil monster to students. Very good. Yeah. The homework I have is as heavy as an elephant. Very good. Abby?
The Chinese flag is as red as blood.
The Chinese flag is as red as blood. Very good. Ethan?
The school bus is like a huge piece of cheese.
The school bus is like a huge piece of cheese. Sarah?
Sometimes my parents act like two blowing volcanoes.
Sometimes my parents act like two blowing volcanoes. Very good. Now you can see that the images, the words that they used, gave us a good picture in our head of what you are comparing a school bus to, or parents to, or homework to. Raise your hand if you got a star on metaphor. Anne, please read yours. Miss Okaya is a flower, always smiling at us. Yes, I am. Thank you, Anne. Ryan?
The white cat is snow on the ground.
The white cat is snow on the ground. So remember, metaphor, just you go straight into the comparison. Metaphor, we just say, is this. This is this. Miss Okaya is a flower. The white cat is snow. Is a white cat snow? No. But what adjective do we think? Because we say, Miss Okaya is flower. That means Miss Okaya is?
Flower.
What adjective?
Beautiful.
Beautiful, thank you.
Pregnant.
If we say, flower is not pregnant. If we say the white cat is snow, then what adjective describes the cat?
White.
White, really white.
Cold.
Okay, who else said metaphor? Who else had the star for metaphor? Michael?
The midterm test is destroyers who destroy students' happiness.
Midterm tests are destroyers that destroy students' happiness. That was beautiful. Anything else? Anybody else for metaphor? Yes, G1. My homework is medicine, which is trying to help me, but I hate it. It's good. Midterm is medicine. Homework is medicine. Very good. Okay, what about personification? Personification was the trickiest. Remember that personification is a non-human thing which does a human verb. So if you started your sentence with Miss Okaya, you got a point off. If you did a sentence starting with my parents, you got it wrong. But if you wrote school bus or flower or city lights, things that are not human, that was a good start. And then you have to pick a human verb. Raise your hand if you got personification with a star. Okay, Katie?
The homework is laughing at me.
The homework is laughing at me. Does it mean the homework is difficult or easy?
Difficult.
It's difficult. Very good. Bob?
My fingers were screaming in pain when I was in detention.
My fingers were screaming in pain when I was in detention. What does that mean? What was Bob doing in detention?
Playing cubes.
No. Yes, sir. Copying things for a short time or a long time?
Long time.
Long time. Very good. Any others for personification? We need more. This would be helpful. Yes, Karen?
The white cat was flying here to hug me.
The white cat was flying here to hug me. Does it mean the cat was going to Karen fast or slow?
Slow.
Fast if it's flying. Flying at me. The pen is flying at Kenneth. Any others for personification? Kiara?
I have a question. Like for personification, could it be like an animal?
It's not the best personification. Unless you said something like, the cat laughed at me. That would be okay. The cat laughed at me means that, what? The cat's doing something, it looks like laughing or making fun. But the image is not as clear. Better to do not human things or not animal things. Okay? Okay, good. So all of us had good examples of similes, metaphors, and personifications. Maybe some of us just got a little confused. Okay? So what we're going to do today is a little contest. You are going to be in groups. I have the groups here. Can you see that? Nope.
Where's us? Meet them with Bob.
There's no Roy today. Sorry, Roy. Okay, you're going to get into these groups. If you are in this group, you are going to help me be the checkers. Checkers. Maybe I only need 3 checkers. So I'm going to put Karen in here. Okay. Sorry, Karen. If you are a checker, I'd like you to come to these seats here. The group that finishes, each group is going to get a paper that looks like this. This. The paper has a theme. This is very, very similar to what you did for the test. Your paper has a theme. This one says jolt of electricity. So in your group, you have to think of jolt of electricity and make a simile, a metaphor, and a personification. So let's do this first one together. Simile. Can anyone think of a simile? The jolt of electricity is like da da da. Yes, Mike.
The jolt of electricity is like a needle that
Okay. The jolt of electricity felt like a needle causing great pain. That's lovely. Like a needle. Good job. Can we make one with a jolt of electricity and metaphor? The jolt of electricity is what? Kiara?
The jolt of electricity is lightning bolt.
Okay. The jolt of electricity but it has to have an ending, is a lightning bolt.
Killing the tree.
But when we have a jolt of electricity, we have it on ourselves. So the jolt of electricity is like lightning. Jazzing us is like lightning where? In my body? No, but when we have jolt of electricity, it's happening to us, right? It's like lightning in my body. Does everyone understand how that is a metaphor? The jolt of electricity is like lightning, but lightning is in my body. That's okay? Confusing? Okay, let's try it for personification. Personification, the bolt of lightning, what does it do? What human thing does it do, Abby? Oh, the jolt of lightning, I'm sorry. The jolt of electricity.
The jolt of electricity is running in my body.
Oh, I like that. The jolt of electricity is running in my body. Excellent. This is what I want your groups, your small groups, to try and do together. When you are happy with what you've made, one of you comes up and gives it to the checkers. I've chosen these checkers because they've gotten very, very few mistakes, maybe even 0 mistakes on their quiz. So they will check them first. I will check them after if they say it's good. Then, when they check it, So checkers, G1, Katie, Sarah.